After designing over 300 websites for roofers to rank at the top of Google and AI search results, I've learned about what works and what doesn't. Now, it's important to get these foundational steps right and understand it if you expect to show up in ranking, which, by the way, organic Google Maps and AI is by far your best return if you haven't had the privilege yet. A lot of roofers do a really poor job on their websites, and it holds everything else back, and they don't know what's going on. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name's Nolan Walker. I'm 53 years old. Literally done this for 16 years. We're going on 2 decades. All the work where I'm sitting out of Fort Worth, Texas with a fantastic group of people. So I'm going to review a couple of things. We're going to talk a little bit about the website and a little bit about signaling like with data pins, but I'll review some stuff as to what happens and what goes wrong. So to this day, it's really frustrating. 16 years, I mean, part of my Sisyphus stone pushing up and down the hill is talking to people. And, you know, a lot of this that I do talking to roofer is like, hey, you should market. I mean, on a fundamental level, I'm having to like talk people into marketing. And then the second part of that, if you do market, you should do it well. And so, but I'll explain what I mean. It's like, so someone goes up and puts up a bad website. I'll give you a little grace. There's a lot of bad digital marketing agencies out there, by the way, and you put money into it, but you can't like stick your head in the sand or cover your ears and eyes. You've got to understand a little bit about it. So go put up the cheapest website possible, GoDaddy, Wix, Duda, and expect to get cheap results. Go get the cheapest thing out of India and expect it to be bad. It's getting graded, which is why we pay for Fort Worth people. I've tried all over the world and had bad labor in every country. And so we do it here and spend a little bit of money on that, but it's because you guys get graded on the things that are done for your brand. So the website doesn't need to be a template. We like WordPress. Yes, I understand what, you know, single plies are, and I understand what, if it's an asphalt guy, what he normally does, or if they do everything so that we can represent all of the pages. I mean, you literally, a lot of guys won't even have an asphalt shingle page. You can go into the Google map and say, hey, I'm a roofer, and you get verified, and you should do that. And you can pick categories. Hey, I work on these things. But about half the people that go to the map or find you somewhere will still make their way to your website. So if you want to show up for things like roof insurance claims help, or TPO, or asphalt shingle, or Brava barrel tile, or whatever it is, you'd better have a page for it. Standing seam metal, you like those? Have a page. It's part of the user experience. Now, there's a lot of competition. Roofers, man, I mean, we're in Dallas-Fort Worth, 10,000 roofers. I don't think it's crazy to say that in North Texas. So there's competition. You're looking to show up as well as you can in map ranking. And again, if you haven't experienced it, it's ridiculously nice to get organic optimization because you deserved it. Map ranking, organic ranking, AI ranking. These algorithms, whether it be Google or ChatGPTs, they're going to look at your brand and they're going to judge the code base. They're going to look at the pages. Well, what does he do? They're going to look at distribution of stuff. And so, you know, don't get a website and spam the living hell out of it. I'm going to get blogs because I heard you're 10 years late. I'm going to slam city pages because there's about 100 in North Texas. Oops, you're 7 years late. Spam now. Go down in ranking. So they need content and they need signaling. So the website gets done. We do a custom WordPress website. We include all your services, roof repair, roof replace, roof estimate, roof insurance claims help, etc. And then asphalt shingle, tile, metal, standing seam, TPO, EPDM, PVC, mod bid, etc. And then all that gets done really well, not poorly, not shoved onto the cheapest template known to man that any goof can go do because it's competitive and you want to show up in ranking, right? And then once that gets done, yes, we're still doing some things like links and domain authority and citations and updates and changes to the website and the Google map. Great. What else do we do? Well, we spent a fortune and had something called data pins for 7 years now. And now it's migrated in and done stuff for AI and other things. And it's fantastic and it was built for you. So you go out to a job, you worked your butt off to get 20 reviews or 50 reviews or 500 reviews, but you've been on 200 roofs, 500 roofs, 3,000 roofs. Hell, any roof you'd been on, you can retro data pin. We have a feature for it. You raise your hand and say, we did something here. He or she, customer, may not leave me a review, but please get a geo-coordinate here wrapped in a schema code saying I did work here with some unique photos of the job, please, and a video and words redone with AI. Data pins. And then asphalt shingle to asphalt shingle, repair to repair, TPO to TPO. And then you begin to validate work in a proper format, expanding long tail keywords and supporting primary keywords. Those on individual pages match up. Done well. People try to do this another way, sell you a little magic dust, sell you the silver bullet, and go, hey, we're so smart, we're going to trick Google and AI and leave your cruddy website up and not do anything else and do the one thing. That is not how it works. You need to have everything working well together. And when you get explained to it like this, because I've done this so long, it makes sense. You think that some goofy people giving you an SEO routine are going to be able to trick Google? No, they are not. I don't care if it's a multinational company or somebody backpacking, and trying to sell you SEO. I always say that Google and AI can't tell your SEO sales pitch. They can tell how good your brand is. They can read it. They can see what you do. Are your updates and changes user-friendly? Is it helpful content? Did you violate Google Webmaster guidelines? Did you ignore macro things? Which is why, by the way, now when you do a data pin, you get a Facebook post. If you did a video, get YouTube. I don't care if people call you from there, be nice. But what I care about is that custom posts got done on a macro format, social media, and you didn't ignore major things. The brand comes together to push you up higher in ranking where people call from Google, Google Maps, AI, ChatGPT, etc. Guys, that's how all this stuff works. I'm articulate and elegant about it, even though I'm not normally. I'm a Texas entrepreneur, and I used to run contracting businesses. I got into marketing because it's so important, to get a great lead, to get as many as I can. And I got into this doing this for other people. And we actually have the tools, built software, have a team, and actually have these things done, which is a needle in a haystack at best. We might be the only needle in the haystack. So if you're looking for quality work, we'd love to be of service. We're a really good deal, guys. Call us. We'll go over everything. We're easy to talk to. I look forward to hearing from you.